morning, everybody, and welcome to our light. You know what? I just realized it. The bulb looks sad.
Oh, it does. Make it a cat.
Have you seen my drawings? You saw what I did to that squirrel.
This needs to be like a little, yeah, and then a whisker. There you go. And ears. There you go. Perfect. Meow. Perfect.
Well, that was a digression. Welcome to All Things Lights. Lighting is one of those subjects, a lot like fertilizers. It confuses people. People get intimidated by it, especially when they come in and they see this in front of them and they don't know what they're looking for. And they stop and they look at this and they go, ugh. And you can visibly see people scared and intimidated by what light they need for a plant. So in a nutshell, all we're trying to do with an indoor grow light is emulate the sun inside. So as we all know, this is the primary source of plant food. And what all plants need is sun. Even ones that are shade tolerant or shade lovers, they do need some light. How do we capture that inside? Now, over the years, the advancement in lights that has happened has been incredible. But I'll tell you right now, your average 60-watt light bulb in your ceiling fixture isn't going to cut it. That's not a grow light whatsoever. I know people that we talk to them, and they'll say, well, I want this plant, and we say, well, do you have enough light? And they go, oh, I don't mind, I'll just leave all my lights on. Okay, you're wasting your power bill, and you're not helping. So it's a lose-lose situation, and we don't like those. We like win-win situations. So when we're trying to do this, all these lights are essentially the same. They are emulating sunshine inside. Now there's different numbers on them, there's different sizes. Some of them, like this one, the combo, it comes with a reflector, it comes with the ballast, it comes with the plug-in. Other ones are very simply just a replacement bulb. So don't be intimidated and think it's this massive selection that you've somehow got to understand how it all works. No, a lot of them are the same thing repeated. And what we also have that's really fun are these. And this is what I was talking about yesterday, a basic setup. So this bulb here, it's a 26-watt bulb. And if you look, all of these are going to have the grow spectrum in. And take this guy out of the box. Literally, this will go into any existing light fixture you've got. Put it in the ceiling, put it in a lamp, whatever you have. I have these dotted all over the house in various lamps with plants around them in my office too. Maybe I can take a picture of my office and put it up on stories, and you guys can see my office faces north. I get no natural light, and I've got plants thriving. Last season in the spring when we did GAKidsTV, all those spider plants I was giving away, they were all growing in my office under grow lights. So really, it's not hard. And these bulbs are a very, very affordable way of getting into it. And we also sell 4-packs of them, slightly smaller, but you get more bulbs. And these are the easiest ones. They're literally plug and play. If you have an old desk lamp, and I'm going to show this tomorrow when we talk about various other things you need and other indoor growing mediums, I'm going to grab one of those lamps. And literally, if you've got an old kind of swan neck lamp, put one of these bulbs in it and put plants beneath it, and they're going to thrive. And it's literally that easy. It's a plug and play. So all this is doing is capturing some of the growth spectrum for the sun. But like anything else, depending on what level you want to go to, you'll have to get bigger and better if you want more success. So that is like, it's a $10 bulb. It'll keep plants alive. but there isn't enough energy off that, the food, to make a plant thrive. You're probably not going to grow a tomato off one of those. You're going to want something bigger, and that might even take you away from these to one of these. And these are LED, and this company, Growtronics, is a Calgary-based company. They rock. We love them. Hi, Tracy. And this is an LED. And what these guys have, and I'll just show you the difference here. Where is it? There it is. So that is the growing spectrum that this light puts out. Now, to give you a comparison, that's the growing spectrum one of those little bulbs puts out. So you can see it is significant how much more this does. The other great thing about LEDs as well is that they live forever. Well, I shouldn't say they live forever. That's not accurate at all. But you'll easily get 10 years out of it. And you can see, if Brandy can zoom in, all the different colored chips in there. So it's a full spectrum. So when you put it on, you don't get that really nasty hard blue light or just a soft light. You actually get a great spectrum for these, because what I want people to understand is that we are trying to emulate the sun, but in no way, shape, or form does that mean you have to go at the same time as the sun. The plant is in the dark. It doesn't know any better. So if you've got a plant in your house and you're at work all day, so you've got your counter, I'm just going to draw that for my pot, and you've got a plant, and it's growing all day, and it's getting really low light from the sun. Not enough. Enough, it's okay, but it's never going to live or thrive. And above it, you have one of those LED grow lights. Well, when you get in from work, or even better, put it on a timer. Because I'll tell you right now, again, in my office, all my lights are on timers. And the reason for that is I'm not here on the weekends, well, not every weekend. Sometimes I have to leave early, sometimes I'm here late, and sometimes I'm so busy I forget. So it's really important to put it on a timer. The timer will never forget. Those lights come on, I believe I have them set for 6 in the morning, and they go off at 6 in the evening. I don't turn any lights on in my office. I have my grow lights. You can do the same thing at home. You don't need a light on during the day when you can see enough from the sunlight to operate. But at night, 4 o'clock, it's getting dark, you need a light on. Turn this one on. Now, you're not using your overhead light, so you're saving power. The same light you're using to see is also feeding your plant. And remember what we touched on, 8 hours plus equals full sun. So if you have that timer set to come on at 2 in the afternoon and turn off at 10 at night, you haven't turned on any of your overhead lights, you've still had light to operate on, the plant doesn't care that the sun didn't come up at whatever time in the morning, it got the food it needs to thrive. So you can actually save money by swapping to those. And I know, and we talk about this a lot, and I'm kind of digressing, I'm getting a little off subject here, but not really. How much plants and working with plants and living things can help with depression and anxiety and other mental illnesses. Well, these lights, in no way, shape, or form are they a cure-all. I will never see your doctor, speak to your doctor, speak to professionals. I'm not one of those that's going to say, put in a light and work with a plant, it'll cure your depression. It's absolutely not true, but it can help. And we have a number of people saying that the spectrum from this light, as opposed to their 60-watt bulb, actually makes them feel better. It's a nicer spectrum to look at. Things look better in it. And hey, if that can help you during our long winters, so much the better. But again, I want to say, you know, mad love to everybody with mental health. I think everybody's life is touched by it, whether it's personal or we know somebody. So mad love to everybody for that. And if we can help, absolutely we will. And studies have shown that working with plants and being in that green spectrum does help. And if this light helps too, hey, if you can give yourself that boost or give somebody else that boost, I'm all for it. So, sorry, that was a major digression, but I wanted to touch on that. So again, the plant doesn't care as long as it gets that. If you're growing house plants, and we are going to talk about that, if you're growing house plants under here, maybe it doesn't even need 8 hours, maybe it only needs 4 hours. Maybe you turn it on some days, other days you forget. Speaking of that, Harry, I hope you remember to turn on the lights at home. I always forget and he turns them on because he's an awesome kid. So you can do that, and then if we come over here, I think we still have time. These are the grow light gardens we talked about yesterday. So this unit that you see here, off, on, that's how much of a footprint it takes. That is this guy right here. That's what it takes to grow on your counter. This is its bigger brother right here. So again, you're really successful with this, now you want to move to this. And you can see our herbs are doing amazing under this light. Then, we've even got another one of those fancy lights from our tent set up here. Your plants are going to do amazing under this. The more wattage you give them, the better a spectrum. And I don't know if Brandy can capture this with the camera, but you can literally see all of the spectrums literally working in there. I think I can play with that too. So there you go, there's different spectrums you can play with. That's all on. We've even got old school lights. These ones heat up a lot, but we've got these to play with. We've got an indoor hydroponic. If you want to try growing your tomatoes hydroponically, I've actually got a house plant growing in one of these, and I love it because I get the sound of bubbling water, and my lily is thriving. So there is as many different setups with lights as you could possibly hope for. And again, it's what are you looking for? Are you on a tight budget? Maybe. Great. One of these and a cheap lamp that most people have at home, and you can start growing fresh herbs for 10 bucks. It's that easy. You really want to up your game. You know, $100 will get you something like this. Then you can go into those bigger lights, and those can get into, you know, multiple hundreds, thousands of dollars. But you don't have to start there, and that's what I want people to know, because start small. You get one of these and you're successful. Get two. You've just doubled the strength hitting your plants now. They're going to thrive. You're doing great with this. You got one of those grow light gardens. These aren't garbage. Now you can grow 3 times as much, 4 times as much, 10 times as much, and you can always keep expanding. Doggo, sorry. Doggo. I'm always going to, oh my God, it was wearing a full scarf. Did you see that?
Oh, I missed it.
Oh my God, that was my favorite dog of the day.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Dog of the day.
Yeah, dog of the day. But you don't have to start by shelling out thousands of dollars. And if you want to start big, you don't have to start with one of these. It's custom made for you. Like I say about your garden, whatever makes you happy. Your style might not be my style. What you grow to eat might not be what I enjoy to eat. Who cares? You do you. Grow what suits your needs, your family better. I don't care. I'm trying to learn to like dill. I really, really, really want to. I'm not a fan, but I'm putting dill pickles on my burgers now because I really want to like it, and I do believe in trying new things. So I might start growing dill into one of these. Your family hates dill? Grow basil, grow rosemary, whatever it takes. You want to do tomatoes? Get a tent, get one of those big lights, and they will last a long time. My bulbs are still going, and I don't think I've replaced them for 2 years. So these small investments can reap huge benefits that you and your family can enjoy. And like I've said before, kids love it. It's a great activity. They can learn how to water them, how to tend them. Then they can transition that next year into the garden and tend them. And if you don't want to grow food, you can grow houseplants. And we're going to talk on that. I've already mentioned my office today. So that's lighting in a nutshell. I hope it's demystified it for you guys. I hope it doesn't seem as scary now. And as always, any questions, please let us know. That wraps us up for now. Tomorrow we're going to talk about all kinds of other things, fans and growing houseplants under it, and all the other great things you can have. Have a wonderful day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.